Hi, I'm Karen Rossi, author and creator of Learn to Talk Around the Clock Concepts. I'm excited today to bring you the Baby Bundle, 5 things that you can do with your baby and young child right now to help them learn to listen and talk. Let's get started. The first thing is to create a calm listening environment for your baby. Your baby has suddenly landed into this great big noisy world, and he doesn't have any idea what all of these noises are. There are so many electronic devices that make all kinds of noises, phones that have different ringtones, everything, and it's very overstimulating for your baby. So when you can, turn off all of those extra noises. Turn off the TV when it doesn't need to be on. Turn off the radio when you don't need it on. Also, move your baby away from those noises if you can't turn them off. I've been into many houses and I was always surprised to see the pack and play or the playpen right beside the television. I could never figure that out because I thought it would be overstimulating for the baby and make it impossible for the baby to settle down and sleep. So move the pack and play away from the television and all other baby's other things away from the television when you can. The other thing that's important about this is we want baby to be able to hear the important sounds and recognize mommy's voice and listen to daddy's voice, listen to grandma singing songs. Those are the important things that we want the baby to be able to hear. And we don't want those important sounds to have to compete with some of these other sounds that aren't necessary. Let's go on to number 2. Position baby face to face. Who doesn't want to look at a baby? So this one isn't a hard one at all. But the reason for this one is so that you can learn about your baby and baby can learn about you. If you're not looking at your baby, you might miss some of baby's signals that let you know whether baby is uncomfortable or wet or happy. And you want to be able to listen to those signals or see those signals whenever you can. And when baby is looking at you, baby can learn about you, can learn about your voice, can learn about your facial expressions, and baby can just learn to love you and bond with you. So positioning your baby face to face is very important. It also can be important if there's background noise that you can't get rid of. Maybe you have other children in the house and you can't make them be quiet all the time. But the closer you are to baby, the more important your signal is going to be to the baby. The baby will hear your voice above the other background noise. So position your baby face to face whenever you can. Learn how to position the pack and play so maybe baby can watch you while you're in the kitchen. Learn how to position his little bouncer so baby can watch you while you fold the clothes. And maybe you can play peekaboo with baby with the washcloths or the towels. So think about those things and be creative. But always remember to keep baby safe. The next thing, number 3, is listen to baby and respond. This one, I think, is probably the most important thing that you can do because it can be the root of all evil if you don't do this. Let me give you an example. My desk used to be in the front lobby, by the front lobby of the school, so I could see moms and dads coming in to pick up their children. And one day a mom was standing talking to a friend, and her child, her young toddler, was trying to get her to pick her up. So she started tugging on her pant legs, and mom just kept talking to her friend. And then she started going around her leg, kind of sliding down it like a fire pole. And mom still kept talking to her friend. So then she started going in and out of her legs, and mom had a dress on, so I thought that was pretty disturbing or annoying, but mom still kept talking to her friend. So anyway, finally toddler was so upset and so indignant that mom wasn't listening to her that she hauled off and punched mommy in the stomach. Mommy picked her up and said, "Oh, don't hit mommy." So what did baby just learn from that experience? That you don't need to use those other wiles to get your mom's attention. You just go haul off and hit her. So those are the kinds of things that we want to avoid. So if you listen to baby and respond, even if you have to say, "I can't pick you up right now, but mommy hears you," that's okay. At least you have acknowledged that the baby was trying to say something or the toddler was trying to say something and you have responded. So remember that. Remember what that might turn into. It might be okay when the child is a baby and not really getting into any trouble. But believe me, when a child turns 3 and goes for the juggler to get attention all the time, you're not going to want that. So really try to listen to your baby and respond whenever your baby is trying to let you know. It also is very affirming and rewarding. Like when we talk to somebody, don't we feel weird if they don't even acknowledge that we've said something? So it's just really important and it's respectful to listen to your baby and respond. Okay, number 4, talk to your baby about his or her things and actions. So this is really helping your baby learn vocabulary. And we know from a lot of research that has been done that there are many children who start kindergarten with a deficit in their vocabulary. They have very low vocabularies, where there are some other children who have very high vocabularies and high language functioning. So there's a huge gap between these children. I want to bring everybody up so that they can compete with one another in school and later on in life. So we need to give all babies that opportunity to make all babies ready to learn when they go to kindergarten. So you can help your baby right now by talking about his things and his actions. And it needs to be in the moment when he is doing something. So if your baby is eating peas, then that's what you need to talk about. If your baby is having a diaper change, that's what you need to talk about. So instead of being on the phone and talking to your friend when you're changing diapers, talk to your baby about changing his diaper, about being wet and now having a dry diaper, about sprinkling powder, whatever you do. But talk to your baby about the things that are important to him and her in their lives. And the last one is talk to your baby about what you and she are doing. So if you are stirring baby's oatmeal, talk to your baby about it. Mommy is stirring your oatmeal. Go round and round and round. If you are pouring milk in a bottle, talk to your baby about that. I am pouring milk in your bottle. There we go, the bottle is full. See the important things, words, and concepts your baby can begin to listen to and learn just from those little interactions? Plus, they're very important for you to be with your baby and talk about what you're doing. Babies love to see what mommy and daddy are doing rather than playing with their toys. They would much rather follow you around all day and see you washing the windows or folding the laundry. So help baby in this way. So let's look at them again. Number 1, create a calm listening environment for your baby. Number 2, position your baby face to face with you. Number 3, listen to your baby and respond. Number 4, talk to your baby about his things and actions. And number 5, talk to your baby about what you and she are doing. So why are these things important? The baby bundle sets the stage for your baby to listen and talk. The baby bundle paves the way to reading. The baby bundle, if you think about it, reading is talk written down. So think about that. Think how important talking is to the baby. So remember, reading is talk written down. And then we all know that better talkers make better readers. We just talked about that, having better vocabularies and better language. So better talkers equal better readers. I'm going to put this one up here. And the most important thing of all is you are creating a warm, interactive relationship with your baby. That's what it's all about. We want baby to learn to love you and learn to listen to you. And I apologize for my dog Maggie barking in the distance. But thank you for listening to me today, and thank you for being interested in the baby bundle. 5 things you can do right now with your baby. So go talk to your baby and have a wonderful day.